Why is it that no matter what happens in my life, I feel euphoric and blissfully happy all day, every day? Why is my life so perfect and spectacular right now? Why do I live in California right now? Why do I have a healthy, joyous, loving, perfect, blonde-haired, blue-eyed, 33 life path daughter named Aria, who adores being around me, listens fully, gives me no attitude, and thrives while enjoying her freedom? Why do I have a spectacular photographic memory? Why is it that I can vividly visualize anything effortlessly? Why do I instantly retain everything I see, read, and hear? Why do I remember every image, word, and detail I see with crystal clarity? Why do I get expensive gifts year-round? Why do I have perfectly glowing skin, clear of all acne and scars? Why do I read entire books from start to finish, and why do I remember everything that I read, and why can I effortlessly and fluently explain what I read to myself and others? Why am I gifted tons of self-help books for Christmas and for my birthday that are absolutely life-changing? Why is my soulmate always texting me, calling me, and so in love with me? Why do I meditate every day without fail, no matter what's going on in my life? Why is it that whenever I spend money, it comes back to me 100-fold? Why do I have a healthy son, born on the 28th, who is completely focused on success, obsessed with making money, and fully aligned with abundance and drive? Why is my spine perfectly aligned at all times, and why is my posture always perfect no matter what? Why is it that I feel, think, and act like a multi-billionaire, author, and businessman? Why am I a business mastermind? Why do I meditate, read, and exercise instead of mindlessly consuming dopamine? Why is it that my life is under my control and direction? How is it that I recall names, dates, and facts effortlessly and instantly? Why is it that I am so euphoric, loving, fearless, and ruthlessly stoic at all times? Why do I run 10 miles every day without hesitation or excuse? Why do I run 100-mile marathons, effortlessly dominate my competition, and consistently place in the top 10? Why do I work out obsessively whenever I can? Why do I wake up at 5 a.m. every day and immediately either read, meditate, or exercise like an absolute beast? Why do I have a multi-millionaire friend who is a 33 life path and a dog in Chinese astrology? Why do I consciously astral project every night? Why do I live my life entirely on my own terms, free from all limitation? Why do I train my mind, body, and soul to endure what most would call impossible? Why am I so fucking stoic and fearless in the face of danger of any kind? Why is it that nothing and no one can stand in the way of my manifestations? Why do I actually own a real Jinn wish ring that truly works? And why did it come with easy-to-use instructions that help me to use it properly and to accomplish all of my dreams? Why have I started my online university, Millionaire Mindset Mastery, and helped hundreds of thousands of people become millionaires and even billionaires?